This is Raleigh, capital of North Carolina, one of a handful of states that could determine whether Democrats maintain control of the U.S. Senate or whether Republicans take control. A Republican incumbent is retiring, and Democrats see the opportunity to pick up a seat by focusing on issues like abortion rights. But voters say their top issue is the economy. The Democrats' candidate is Sherry Beasley, former Chief Justice of the North Carolina Supreme Court. She's made fighting for abortion rights a key part of her campaign.
I will fight like hell to make sure that Roe v. Wade becomes the law of the land.
The Republican candidate, Congressman Ted Budd, has been running ads blaming Democrats for high inflation.
2 years ago, most families could afford to fill this up, but now it's more like this.
At an early voting site, Budd supporters say the economy is one of their key issues. Earl, how do you feel about the economy as an issue?
Oh, I think it's a major issue. It's the big issue.
I mean, the other issues are important, but if the economy isn't running smoothly, I mean, you know, people start hurting, and it gets very hard for people to focus on any other issues.
A recent Emerson College poll of likely North Carolina voters found 41% say the economy is their biggest issue. The poll finds voters trust Republicans over Democrats to better handle inflation. Abortion access is the second most important issue for North Carolina voters in the poll, but only 13% cited it as their most important election issue. Beasley voters acknowledge the economy is creating hardships, but they say it shouldn't be the sole issue in the election. They're passionate about the abortion issue.
I just don't feel like the government should kind of make a voice or decision for women's rights on what we do with our bodies.
And other social issues like LGBTQ rights.
Inflation is high right now, and everyone is really shocked. But it's not the first time the inflation's been high. So I think what is important is that we keep in mind that your human rights are what will continue past whatever economic state the market might be in.
Polling shows Ted Budd with a single-digit lead heading into Election Day. Democrats hope the passion and urgency amongst their voters for issues like abortion rights will lead to high enough turnout from their base to make up for those independent swing voters who are focused on the economy and voting for Republicans. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Raleigh, North Carolina.